Hey everyone, how's it going? So I'm here today to tell you guys 5 overlooked movies I think every single one of you should see. Over my many years of watching all these different types of movies, there have been a handful of movies that I've come across that not a whole lot of people have seen, movies that have kind of flown under the radar, but they're ones that I think everybody should check out and hopefully enjoy as much as I do. Before I do get on with the list though, I do want to give a special thank you to Fistful Reviews. He actually created the new intro and outro for my videos. I really like it. It's very sleek, very simple. I'm going to leave the links to his social medias and his YouTube in the description of this video. Make sure you guys go support him. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all the 5 overlooked movies I think you should see.
I just hope I'm not too late. You've got 2 brothers that haven't spoken in 10 years. I want to make peace. I want to sit with him, look up at the stars, like we used to do so long ago.
The first overlooked movie I wanted to talk about was The Straight Story. This is actually a movie directed by David Lynch, believe it or not, and I had watched it for one of my film classes in college this past year. I have a pretty special memory with this movie now, but this was the one movie that we had watched in class this year where at the end of the movie, you know, my professor had tears in his eyes. It was totally unexpected. Once that movie ended, me and my classmates, we just kind of sat there in silence, contemplating about what we had seen. It may seem like a silly movie at first, and you think like, David Lynch really directed this? You know, he's known for like weird movies like Eraserhead, you know, Elephant Man, things like that. But once you watch the movie, you find that it's truly special. It's on Disney Plus. I highly encourage every single one of you to go check it out.
There's still so much that we don't know.
It boggles the mind.
It's a mystery.
I'd like to know the truth.
The next movie I want to talk about is 3 Identical Strangers. This is by far the best documentary I have ever seen. Watching the movie, you feel excited, you feel sad, discouraged, upset, angered, shocked. Every emotion you can think of, you feel while watching this movie. At first glance, you think that this is, you know, a great feel-good story. 3 triplets, you know, separate at birth, reunited after so many years. But watching the movie, you realize that there is way more, and I'm serious, way more to the story than you could have ever imagined. It's a harrowing tale, and I think every one of you should check it out.
You seem like a nice girl.
We can't all be nice girls.
Up next, we have Free Fire. This is just one of the most fun movies I've ever watched. It's a 90-minute action-packed movie where a gun sale goes around and people shoot at each other for 90 minutes. It's just a very fun movie. Not a whole lot of people have seen it. It is from A24, so I hope that gets some of you to watch that movie. It has some really great actors. Brie Larson, Cillian Murphy, Jack Rayner. And like I said, this was a very fun movie. Not a whole lot of people have seen it though, so that's why I decided to talk about it on this list. Next movie I want to talk about I think is very special. Boy in the World I think is one of the most imaginative and creative animated films out there. The main boy in this movie embarks on just a grand, majestic journey. The animation is seriously one of a kind. As soon as you first start watching this movie, you instantly fall in love with it. It has a great story to follow, you know, as you follow this young boy as well. In its entirety though, this is pretty much a silent film. Not a whole lot of dialogue takes place, and the dialogue that does take place, it's in Portuguese, but it is a very beautiful movie with excellent animation. And as I said before, you'll instantly fall in love with this movie.
Promise me. I promise. To love her more than anything on earth.
And the final movie I want to talk about, I have talked about this movie before, but The Sea of Trees, I think is the most overlooked movie out there. Last I checked, it has less than 10,000 people who have watched it on Letterboxd, and the ratings for it are not great at all. I've seen it a couple times now, and I can tell you that, in my opinion, this is A24's best movie aside from Hereditary. It's directed by Gus Van Sant. He also directed the very well-made Good Will Hunting. Stars Ken Watanabe, Matthew McConaughey, and tells a great story about a man who has lost all hope in life. During this time, he encounters a man, and they basically go through just a journey of self-discovery together, and it's beautiful. Many unexpected things happen, and has one of the best endings I've ever seen. I seriously implore every single one of you to check out The Sea of Trees. If I could only pick one movie to tell you all to go see from this list, I would have to say The Sea of Trees. It's seriously one of the best movies I've ever seen. It tells a great story, it has great actors, and despite a lot of the negative reviews this movie has gotten, I think a lot of you will really like it. So there you have it. Those are 5 overlooked movies I think you should go see. If you do end up seeing any of these movies, let me know in the comment section of this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on them, if you like them or dislike them. I know with The Sea of Trees, looking at a lot of the negative reviews it's done, that movie might be hit or miss for you guys, but I found a lot to really like about that movie. So thank you everyone for watching this video. You can find me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. All the links for those can be found in the description of this video. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you all next time.